Good evening. Yes, the third live in one day. I guess I'm just catching up on lives, huh? Uh, what I wanted to do, because I wanted to get this out of the way so I can continue with my arranging my workshop, is this just came in the mail. I'm like many other artists on YouTube. I have been contacted by Beebeecraft and asked if I would like to review some of their products and if I would like to, if I think that they would be good for tutorials. And don't get me wrong, I think that that's a wonderful approach when somebody wants to launch a business, because that way people can actually see how the products look and how they can be used. So my little package, they sent me a whole, they said, pick what you think you can use. And I chose what I thought I could make tutorials for you out of. And we shall see how that works. And I will show you what I got and what I forecast to be able to do one or more or several tutorials out of just one um, thing or whatever. So um, let's see how this is going to be. I did not do an unboxing because believe me, you do not want to see me fight for half an hour to open something. And in this, they are absolutely fabulous. That package was so tightly and nicely and sturdy packed. It was really, really good. I was impressed. I mean, you see that kind of package only from people who are very serious about their business. Now, without further ado, because I don't want to be too long on this, I have a live sponsor live coming in half an hour, so I'll have to kind of present this to you relatively fast. Let me show you what I got. Uh, the first thing that I was absolutely blown away, and I will post, of course, I will post the link to their website and where you can get all these. Look at these pretty, these are the tiniest ice screws I have ever seen. They are so delicate, and you know that I love delicate jewelry. And yes, they are sterling silver. I don't know if you can see them properly, but they are really tiny, really beautiful. And I was already thinking about, like one of my faux gemstone cabochons with a pretty, really fine and delicate bezel. And on something like this, if you do it that way, you can actually put it on a silver chain and it will look very classy and very elegant. So yeah, these I am so totally thrilled with. Then I saw that they had some really awesome beads. And I think that I can definitely make because a pretty beads, you saw that in a lot of my finished pieces, I use some agate beads that can be found sometimes on Amazon. They are not always available, and you can see them in my Amazon influencers store in the bead section. But as I said, they are not always available. So I know that I wanted some. I asked them to send me some beads, and look at these pretty boxes that I'm unable to open without breaking them. Hello, bad hands. Oh, and look, they are even in. Okay. Oh, yeah, these are like little lockets. I'll do this open. Okay. I always have issues like that. Okay, so this opens like this. And they are pretty. Oh, they are charms. Yeah, they said that they might send something that I didn't order. I told them, send me whatever you think that I might be using. But look also how delicate and fine, and we will make a splendid charm bracelet with this. I promise you. Look how delicate and pretty they are. These are gorgeous, and I love the packaging. I mean, look at this. And this should be the beads. They are. Yes, the stuff is made in China, but you know, even if I call the bad stuff made in China Chinesery, um, some stuff made in China is awesome. And I like, for example, it would be stupid to regard, for example, China made in China. I mean, hello, the guys invented the stuff. Or various painting stuff made in China is fabulous. So look at this. These are beautiful. They are a little bit bigger than my than the agate beads I'm using, but these are supposed to be Botswana agates. And Botswana agates are one of my feeble spots. I just love them. And yes, I will make at one point a tutorial on Botswana agates. They are on my list. But let's see. Oh, the quality is beautiful. You can find the signature multiple fine. Not all of them have it. Some of them are more clear, but definitely, I'm not sure if all of them are Botswana agates, but definitely some of them, and see, there's some trace of, not all, of course, these are not super duper quality beads, but definitely some of them do have the telltale fine line of the Botswana agate. They are gorgeous, and I promise you we will make a tutorial with these, and I will also put out a full Botswana agate. I don't know exactly when, but soon. As soon as I catch up with this stuff. And okay, the next one, and these ones I was very interested in because due to the, as I keep talking about the newest trends for fall and winter 2018-2019. Let me see, I didn't check the chat. Hi, Deborah. Um, I went for these because most of the stuff that's for the newest trends for fall winter is fairly huge, except for some things like the new boho where there's a lot of flowing, thin, elegant, classy. Yes, that's the new boho, classy stuff. Most of the thing is a little bit supersized, and we all love our supersized beads in the polymer clay world. And I saw these bead caps that are bigger than normal, and they come in this. Okay, it's this way. They come in this array of colors, and if these I see perfectly well used, I mean ready to be used, because they are like in a more antique brushed off silver, antique gold, copper, but see how pretty they are. Gold and silver. I am going, well, on some of them I'm going to use them as they are, but I want to show you because I thought of actually treating them with something to get them to have a patina. So that will be a tutorial soon, and I hope you will enjoy it. Now, the other two things that I thought were, oh my God, look at that deal. Because this thing was like, I'll have to go back on their website and look, but I know that this thing was like at most $15. If it wasn't 10 or 11. Look at this. There are 15 or 16 stamps in one package, mind you. So Maybe not all of them will be usable on polymer clay. I mean, it depends on what you want, because obviously if you want to do some little tiles and things, there's a lot of this stuff that you can use. But I already had my eyes on some of the things. I'm not really a word person, but see, even on the ones with words, you still have some tiny, tiny stamps that would work gorgeous on tiles. Then other things, I mean, I saw the butterflies. Then look at this. And then the key. Then this beautiful, and look at this one. This one actually drew my eye. Look how beautiful it is. And as I said, this is amazingly cheap. And the thing with most of these, if you see most of the stuff that Beebeecraft sells, I actually put, because in my Amazon influencer store, I put stuff for all pockets, you know. And this stuff is mostly from China and Hong Kong. And it's cheap because it's from there. But when you order them from Amazon, and I made notes wherever I could, you might have to wait up to 6 weeks to get them. But Beebeecrafts bring them here, and it happens exactly like it happened with those beautiful cane slicing blades that Trish managed to bring over, and now we can order them and not wait for 2 months to get them. And it's the same thing with these stamps, and they have more stamps. And again, because they are already here, you don't have to wait forever. And look, there's, oh my God, you can do all kinds of things with this. There's the months, the days. You can make little things for the fridge, you know, with the little agenda stuff. This is a calendar, I guess. Yeah, it looks like a calendar. And you saw there was the alphabet. Again, an alphabet with, but look at these butterflies. I mean, oh my goodness. So yeah, out of this package, we'll have quite a good number of tutorials, I can assure you. Quite a good number, especially because I was working on something, on a butterfly pendant with all kinds of chatoyancy effects and stuff, and these stamps will help awesome. I have had a die to work with, but these I think will make an even better job than the die. Okay, I'm making messes here. Okay, then this, I'm not going to tell you what will be the tutorial about, but I am absolutely sure that you will love it. Why I liked it is because it was good price. And come on, get out. It's a soft silicone. It's not one of those, you know how most of the resin molds are that hard plastic. But this is a soft silicone. And what I liked is that, I don't know, yeah, you should be able to see. They do actually have the holes, kind of like tiny Pandora stuff. And we will have, hopefully you will love the tutorial that I have in mind for you. Of course, it involves resin, but as you see, they are not even very deep like the other ones are. And I hope you will love it. And then the last one, and again, all that you see is very, very, very decently priced. The other thing was some stencils that I saw they had. They are fairly big, but it looked like the piece, the sheet was big, and not all the stencils themselves were big. I mean, see, this works beautifully on polymer clay. They are not too big to be used. Yeah, of course, I don't know about this. As I said, in this package is not all of them, but the price more than makes them worth it. I see these on some Valentine's Day stuff. And before you ask too much, yes, on stencils, you can also use stencils like a silk screen and not only, with all kinds of other stuff. Uh, Look at this one. It's beautiful. Trying to make you see the designs on them. And see, some of these designs are actually small enough to be used on polymer clay. Some of them are a little big. But like from this one, yeah, this might be a little too big for polymer clay unless you use them on a box or on a journal cover. But some, I mean, look at this one, for example, for a journal cover or a box. Let me try and get something differently colored underneath. I don't really have something differently colored underneath. I don't know. Let me my buffing cloth. Maybe we'll do the trick. I mean, look at this. For boxes and for journal covers. This too. I mean, this was the one that I already showed you, but see, and on this one, maybe we'll make a box, because the way that I usually do with these, when they are a little bit bigger like this, I would do some stenciling of some sort, and then I come back and I paint on top of it. Yes, look at these butterflies. Butterflies always catch my eye. I have this thing for butterflies. Look at this. All kinds of butterflies. And these are animals. They are kawaiis. Oh, this would be one. You know what I realized I didn't do? I didn't do for you anything that you could do for your kids or with your kids. So this attracted my eye because this could be something that you can do with your kids or your grandkids that they will like. And I promise you it will be a very beginner's level tutorial. This one is beautiful for painting over, and it's got actually a hummingbird. Again, for boxes and journal covers and doves. Oh, this is beautiful to make for newlyweds. And guess what? Dragonflies, yay. And more flower borders. But yeah, I can see here quite a good number of tutorials that I can make, and we shall try them together, I promise you. Oh, look, fairies. Even Tinkerbell. I shall try them. I promise you I will not do, trying them off screen and then telling you, oh, this is like that and this is like this. And no, I'm going, whenever I'm going to do the tutorials, I'm going to try them for the first time on screen. So we'll work on them together so you can see how easy they are to use or not. And also, depending on how my hands feel that day, you might be able to see how easy they are to use on somebody with bad hands. So, yeah, looking forward to use these after I'm done with my workroom rearranging. And I'll see you Sunday, and hopefully tomorrow you'll see a new tutorial. Thank you for being here with me. Yes, they are beautiful, aren't they, Janine? Thank you for being here, and I'm looking forward to making all this beautiful stuff with you and for you. Have a great night.